Hello everyone. Hi, I'm the car guy right here. I just make a small video, not too much time. I've been getting a lot of text messages and people asking me, "Hey Jaime, what do I need to do to finance a car? What is the dealership asking for?" And that's kind of one of the biggest misunderstandings that there is, I think, when it comes to financing a car from a dealership. Um, if the dealership doesn't have in-house financing, basically we are at the mercy of the banks and the financial institutions. They are the ones that decide what to ask for and what interest rate they're going to offer when it comes to getting financing for a vehicle. So there's one or two steps that need to happen before anything else. If you know what you want when it comes to a vehicle, whether you want A, B, or C, you want a Jeep, you want a Ram, you want a Dodge, whatever. The first thing you need to do, obviously, you wanna test drive the vehicle, make sure you like it, make sure it feels good, make sure it's something you want to take home with you. And the other one is to do financing by running a credit application on yourselves. And that's kind of how it goes down, basically. So for us to be able to tell you, hey, this is your APR, this is your monthly payments, this is how long your term is gonna be for, the bank will let us know. So the bank pretty much sets up the requirements of the loan. So meaning they decide, depending on your credit score and your credit history, they are the ones that decide, hey, you're gonna get 10%, 7%, 13%. If you don't have no credit score, it's gonna be higher. Obviously, they're gonna decide whether to ask you for 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, whatever down payment, because obviously they have to make sure that they're able to cover themselves. They're not gonna lose any money. So that's kind of how things are when it comes to financing a vehicle. The bank decides, hey, this person right here, Mr. John, or Susie right here, we're going to loan this money to you for this car. However, we want $3,000, $4,000, and they decide, so we're gonna loan you this money for 48 months, 60 months, 72 months, and this is gonna be your APR, whether it's gonna be 6%, 7%, 12%, whatever. The bank decides what it is. We just provide the information to the financial institutions that we work with, and they come back and let us know this is what we're able to do for this individual. So again, the dealership doesn't decide what APR to give you and for how many months or how much you have to pay monthly. The banks decide, the financial institutions decide. So that's kind of what it comes down to. So I just want to make sure that I clear that up, because a lot of people think, well, you gave me a higher interest rate, or you gave me too short of a term. It's not up to us. We pass that information, to the banks, and we just receive it back from them, and we present it to you. Obviously, we're gonna try to get you the best APR, the best term, that will benefit both of us, obviously. However, when it comes to interest rate, they're pretty much the same all across the table. So there doesn't really change that much, unless you have an excellent credit score. You are top tier credit score, then you might be able to get a car without a down payment. And if you have an okay credit score and maybe not a very strong credit history, the bank may ask you for paycheck stubs, might ask you for proof of domicile by providing a phone bill, or electric bill, or utilities bill with your name and your address on it. So that's kind of how it goes. So and that's kind of the process. It's very simple. It only takes probably like 15 to 30 minutes, and you get an answer maybe within 10 to 15 minutes from the banks. And that's how the whole process starts. And when it comes to getting approved to finance a vehicle or to get a loan for a vehicle, so it's not that hard. But I just want to put that out there, that with the dealership, we don't set up the terms. We just provide the information that you're giving us to the bank, and they will come back to us and let us know what they can do for you. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.